What's up guys, it's Matterz, and we're going to be talking about a potential new wonder weapon coming to Black Ops 3 Zombies, whether it be DLC 1, DLC 2, or so on, we'll have to see. But this was based off of a little glitch found within Horizon when you actually hit the mystery box. So if you guys didn't know, you actually get trip mines now from the mystery box within the new map, and this guy, instead of getting a trip mine, well, he probably got a trip mine after, but it showed up as a Bowie knife. Now, we've seen time and time again different Easter eggs, and there was actually an Easter egg within the map that related towards upgrading the Bowie knife and getting this crazy wonder weapon-like knife for this map. Now, although that could be true, that piece of coding that revealed that could be for another map. And the other map, what do you think relates with knives or swords or maybe a samurai sword? Yeah, obviously Takeo. So we're going to be talking about a bit of Takeo's wonder weapon within the DLC 2 map, and like I said, it could very well be for DLC 1, but it would make a lot more sense, especially with this glitch here potentially revealing something for Takeo. Now, I know you guys are going to say it's the Bowie knife, whatever, but this is sparking off of the glitch. We're not entirely talking about the glitch in general, although, you know, we could eventually see the Bowie knife come as a mystery box weapon, and then the upgraded Bowie knife, whether it's in DLC 1 or DLC 2, could be a wonder weapon type, like weapon, as you saw, like the golden spork with the Mob of the Dead and stuff like that. That's like a wonder weapon abilities. One hit until round 40, that's considered a wonder weapon in my book. But sparking off that, like I said, we're going to go really in-depth on Takeo's side of the story here, and why it would make sense for his sort of map where he will die, or his, you know, old version of himself would die. It would make sense for all the players, or at least him, to have some sort of samurai sword that obviously relates back to his emperor. And if you guys don't know the whole storyline with that, basically Takeo was sent out to really like check out all the zombie stuff and all the situations regarding the zombie storyline by his emperor, and he always mentions his emperor within a lot of the quotes within the Giant and back within Black Ops 1 or World at War, and he's always referring back to, I must do my duty to the emperor and stuff, and that's like some of his quotes. He just talked about that all the time. And it would make sense for him, especially, you know, potentially getting his old body back, because obviously Takeo, manipulated by Richtofen to kill himself. Dempsey didn't want to kill himself, Takeo does, so Takeo will go through with it. He'll go back to his Japanese island, his mainland, where he came from, where he was sent out by the Emperor, go back to the Emperor, and then there's probably going to be some sort of clash within the actual, you know, Japanese island that they go to in DLC 2, DLC 3, whatever it is, you know, between Richtofen and obviously the Emperor, because the Emperor is almost like the protector of Takeo. The Emperor sent out Takeo and wants Takeo back, and, you know, to gain, I guess, knowledge of what's going on with the whole zombie situation and Richtofen. And now, again, it's a minor thing, but like I said, you're on a Japanese island, you're Takeo, you were also actually something else. Takeo was known to be a really insane fighter, and it was known within the zombie storyline that when he was a kid and he would like sword fight people, he would always win. He was like 5 years old and stuff like that, so he was like destined to be a fighter. So on top of that, that's also, you know, giving us more, I guess, insight onto why Takeo will have some sort of sword wonder weapon type thing within the, you know, DLC 2 or DLC 3 Japanese map or island that we actually go to. And again, trying to tie in some story here with that, the whole clash with, you know, between Richtofen and the Emperor, the fact that the Emperor wants to protect Takeo, Takeo is manipulated by Richtofen, Takeo is basically going to kill himself, and the Emperor probably is not going to want that to happen. If I sent one of my subjects out, one of my citizens out to do this, one of my, you know, superior fighters out, I would want him back, I wouldn't want the knowledge back, I wouldn't want him to kill himself because this crazy German scientist said so and wants it for his own plan and wants his soul in the summoning key. It sounds pretty crazy, but that's what's going on here. So like I said, just tying in some story with that, it would make sense. You know, maybe there's going to be some huge fight with the swords, the wonder weapon swords, whatever it is. The only problem is, I probably should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video, because I know people are going to comment, Shazviel swords, it's been done already. They have to do something with a different sort of Japanese-esque style. There's a lot of different weapons that they used, and I know the sword is just a prime example to actually give to people, because they can't really think of any other sort of weapon. But there are a ton of different like steel and metal sort of figure sort of type things. I'm not so sure how to explain it really. Different cut blades in different directions, different swords like a katana type thing, really sharp curved ones like the one from Ascension, different stuff like that they can do and reinterpret and recreate for this map. You know, they can do a lot. So we'll have to see what they do. Again, just a little idea, but it is basing off of the glitch that we saw, and it is basing off of the stuff that we saw from Takeo going to the Japanese map, and, you know, that was on Richtofen's little paper thing that we found within Shadow's View, coordinates to the Japanese island and all that cool stuff. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, just a combination of a bunch of different stuff regarding Takeo, the secret wonder weapon, blah, blah, blah. And hopefully you guys enjoyed a bit of that, and I'll see you guys later.